Hi, Caleb with Brownells here. In today's quick tip, we're going to be talking about AR-15 magazines. But don't worry, hopefully I have some new information for you that you haven't really heard yet. So, what we're going to be talking about here is specifically the 300 Blackout magazines, and why they exist even though you can put most 300 Blackouts in the 223, 556 magazines. So, the real question we're kind of going to get into here is, can you use those 223 and 556 cartridges in that 300 Blackout magazine? So in order to answer that question, first we kind of need to take a look at what makes the 300 Blackout magazine the 300 Blackout magazine, and same thing with the 223 556. So kind of jumping right into it here. On your 300 Blackout magazine, or any magazine really for the AR, you'll notice you have a guide here and a guide here. On the 300 Blackout magazines, those guides are taken down a little bit smaller than what they are on the 223 and 556 magazines. Specifically on this Magpul magazine, but a lot of other manufacturers do the same exact thing. And also, this front lip here is a little bit thinner. The reason they did that is because some of the larger subsonic loadings for the 300 Blackout didn't work well in the 223 556 magazines because of the cartridge overall length and that ogive hitting those guide rails. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera here, but I'll hold them side by side and you'll at least be able to see the difference in thickness on that front lip. So getting into the question, can you use 223 and 556 in the 300 Blackout specific magazine? My answer to that is going to be yes in most cases, because I've done it. I've taken it out to the range. I've put hundreds of rounds through it with no issues. But it's not something I'd really trust my life on, because there's more room in there for those rounds to kind of move around a little bit, and you have a higher chance of a failure to feed because of that, even though I didn't experience any while doing the testing. But I will say this as well. You know, if you show up to the range and you reach into your range bag and notice that, oh man, I accidentally grabbed my 300 Blackout magazine, I'd say no problem, just run it, finish your range day. You probably won't have any issues, but if your life depends on it, make sure you're using the correct magazine for the cartridge. And that's all I really got to say about it. So if you have any experience at all with this, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. As always, ask any questions, feel free to give us a call on the tech line. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.